Hello, the greatest Agatha Mind family. How are you all doing? Thank you so dearly for always supporting us. I really appreciate. If today the first time you are coming across this wonderful, great family, or you are seeing my face for the first time, I still remain your one and only Agatha Progress, and I bring it to you back to back. Remember, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So let's dive into what is happening today, and I will be right back.
Master Shebe has been doing wonderful job. But let me not talk to them so that they will say, I have paid me money. Have you come here to attack me?
Exactly, I have come to attack you.
You have come to attack me. You have changed. All right, bring it on.
A good evening from here, Martin Simon Ekpa.
Welcome to the program, Achebe.
Yes. I come with a lot of questions because work does not permit me to have a direct contact with you because what is going on right now on social media.
Yes.
To be honest with you, I'm not happy about it. If I tell you I'm happy, I'm deceiving myself because the IPOB I joined in 2016, 2015, is not the same IPOB of 2021. And a lot is going on. And our people say that when a child is crying and pointing a finger in one place, if his mother is not there, his father must be there.
Exactly.
And if a madman is walking on the street and continue mentioning a name of one particular person, it means three things. Either that person made the madman to run mad, or the solution to his madness lies on that name, or that person run mad because of that person.
Yes.
So when you watch what is going on now, everywhere you go is Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. And when I listen to you, most of your programs, it's not the same way it used to be. Like when Mazinam Kanu was newly kidnapped and before Mazinam Kanu. A lot has changed. And I must tell you the truth. I'm not happy about that. So I'm not here to make you happy or to make anyone happy. I love saying it the way it is so that we will learn. Nobody is perfect and nobody is perfect until this world ends. Nobody can say that he or she is perfect. Now, when you watch what is going on, the first question I have for you is this. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, have you heard anything, any way forward, direct from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, apart from what you hear from the DOS or what the legal team post on their page? That is number one question. And if I can wait for you to answer it before I go further.
Let me answer it. When
Okay.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, I get direct communication with the legal team. And the same way the DOS get communication with them or from them is the same way I get communication from the legal team. And then, of course, not now, but I get direct communication from them as well. And of course, you all know if the legal team stop giving me a direct communication from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is as a result of this, what is going on, and the DOS deliberately have done that. That's why they are boasting on social media that I don't have contact with the legal team. But if I want to, I'm still a good them, and I still communicate with Barrister till tomorrow.
Okay, that is good. Now, my second question is this: in few brokers that you made, the last few brokers you have made, you have continuously called the DOS criminals.
Criminals, yes.
Yes, and I can remember the first video I made, I directed to you, and when I come to your program, there are some certain things I say that no matter what, you must not involve yourself in attacking the whole leadership, because when you say the whole leadership, DOS is made up of many people, which you might know more than me, because it's not when they join, but every masquerade get levels. Everybody get where he knows reach. Nobody will say that he knows IPOB, everything about it. Not even Chike. He doesn't know everything about IPOB. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that the key to restore Biafra, he knows all the three keys, and Uchemefo knows one, and nobody else knows anything about the restoration of Biafra. That word is deep. Yes. Now, why I make some statements before I ask my question, so that you will get where I am going to. So the question I want to ask you now, since you have been blocked from getting direct access
I
from
have not been, I have not been blocked. And let me tell you, I have not been blocked. I did not say I have been blocked. I tell you, I still communicate with the legal team till tomorrow.
Okay. Since you have not been getting since maybe let me just use the word. Now,
Let me tell you, it is when there is a message to me, okay, that I will receive. So as at least for now, there is no message for me. So during that time, when there were message for me, they gave me message. They cannot give me message of DOS. It doesn't work like that. So if now the message that Onyendu have for me, there is no message now for me. There is no point in them coming to talk to me. Okay. And for example, if Onyendu have message for Simon Ekpa now, they have to tell me the message. But they cannot come and tell me message that is meant for DOS. It doesn't work like that.
Okay. Do you think that Mazinam Nikami is aware of what you are doing?
What am I doing?
Like calling the whole DOS criminals and exposing some certain things, because I know it is good to expose some certain things.
I have not exposed. Listen, I have not exposed anything.
No, you have not exposed the DOS, but you were like calling them criminal. You have not. Let me be specific. The DOS, you call them criminal, and you have never exposed them.
Do you know why? Do you know why I call them? You need to ask the question. Your question should be, why do you call DOS criminals?
Why I didn't ask why is because you have explained that in many of your videos.
So are you not convinced enough? Is that not a good reason for me to call them criminals?
Like my own stand on this is that you are a leader of Igbo Union in Finland, former leader.
Mm-hmm.
If a case were passed to you, and you as the chairman failed to address issue between you and your brothers, I cannot call the whole Igbos.
No, listen. If I fail to address the issue, it means that I am compromised.
Yes.
Yes, but and that is the problem.
Wait, allow me to land.
Talk.
Now, if you have failed to address that issue, does it mean that the whole Igbos in Finland or all your executives are compromised?
You have I believe was it you that asked this question before? I think you have come with this particular question before about Nigeria state and all that. Now let me address you again, because it is almost the same question you asked last time. I have told you people the way Igbo Union and other people do their things are different. It is public. So when we debate on issues in Igbo Union, you right there, you are going to see people who will support it, and you are going to see people who will oppose it. So it left for the people, and let me tell you, in every Igbo community, when within that particular community. So, and those people, anytime something happens, they will always support what is evil. So you already know them. So when something is happening and the thing is, the truth is here, the lie is here, you are going to see people who are very bad. And the only thing they do is they always support evil. So, and because of they always support evil, and because the thing is in public, you already know who is good and who is bad. Now, if this kind of thing happens in Igbo Union and I refuse to stand by the truth, it means that I'm a bad person. And any day somebody is going to bring some issues, some people will mark me as a bad person. That this our leader is a bad person. He can never stand by the truth. So I have laid that particular legacy, which is very bad. Okay, but anytime there is something that has to do with the truth and the lies, and in me as a leader, I stand on the truth to defend the truth. People will always say, don't go to there. And that's why they know me in Finland. I'm not a bad person. Don't go there. Simon Ekpa is not somebody that can cover evil. You understand? So, but this DOS is different. You can't compare the two. So the thing we are saying now is that somebody committed a crime that require expulsion. This kind of crime that the coordinator of Finland committed is expulsion crime. Now, why I call them criminals is that the DOS, the representative of the DOS, the European rep, requested the Finland people to do investigation and bring to them so that they will know that they are talking truth. These people took their time, months, to do investigation, and they brought evidences which I did not even address, because there are a lot of evidences that I didn't address. I only addressed one, which is collecting rent and put it into his pocket, and at the same time, IPOB is paying the rent from their pocket. So instead of these people to address the crime that this coordinator have committed, they didn't address it. Why they are sacking people who did not commit such crime? You understand? So automatically, The DOS have covered the crime of the coordinator in Finland, and they are sacking people who did not commit any crime other than criticizing the activities of some certain people. Another thing, let me tell you, another thing why I am calling the DOS criminal and I stand to be corrected is that during the time of all these things, a lot of people were being suspended, including those who appeared on the program. And I give you an example. Rafael Ajare is one of them. He was suspended without anything, only for appearing on the women program. Another thing that happened in Finland, the last thing I want to tell you now, that happened in Finland is that during the time they raised the memo against me, okay, this European rep Abani, stood against releasing such memo, okay? He said the coordinator of Finland controlled Chinesa want to control him, and he contacted Agbanim. Agbanim refused. He said he cannot be part of that. Okay, now instead of the coordinator and the Chinesa to let their shame them, the coordinator decided to overhead the Agbanim and now start working directly with Chinesa. So what does Chinesa have? Is Chinesa European rep? Is Chinesa what is the work of Chinesa? No, listen, let me tell you. What is the work of Chinesa in the DOS? That Chinesa now, overhead Agbanim and begin to work directly with the coordinator of Finland to release such memo against Agbanim and against the IPOB members in Finland. If you look at that memo, you see that the secretary did not sign it. Okay? Because they refused, they said this such memo should not be answered. The same DOS, the same Agbanim now, after seeing how they even ridicule him by going against his own office to release such memo against his own will in Europe. That is the criminality of the DOS. Have they addressed it? No. So you see, what you don't know is bigger than you. If I begin to make a lot of that, I have reason to call it criminal.
Mazi, like what you're saying is very clear. And with your explanation, you have mentioned the names of people who are involved in that very character, which according to you, Chinesa Nworu, John Agbanim, and the head of the DOS, which is Mazi Chike Doziem. Why not pick these people who are involved and the rest of them who you might not mention their name and they call them criminal instead of calling some?
We have crossed the Rubicon. If anybody in the DOS is feeling that he is being called a criminal and he is not supporting the criminality, he should come out and say, I don't support it. As simple as that. And now our leader is not here. So what the activity and the division and the deliberate destruction of what President have built have required everybody to come out. So if you are a member of DOS and I am calling DOS criminals and you are not happy about it, come out and say I am not a criminal. I'm not this.
Okay, Mazi Simon, like you said that DOS is different from Igbo Union. When you see DOS, it's like the leaders of organization, which are many people. But let us not go into that. But for my own opinion, I would love if you can pick the names of those people and address them as a criminal, so that because everybody must not be speaking on Radio Biafra or be making every member of DOS must not be.
Let me tell you, if you are really looking for Biafra, we have to be very practical. The only thing you hear now is that DOS are 300 people. DOS are 200 people. You are not even sure yourself. Do you know how many there are?
I'm not. That is what I am telling you.
Okay, you know how many there are.
It's only the principal officers know how many.
Why are you defending what you don't know? That is the point.
What? No, what I don't know. There is no way. No, what I am telling you now. If someone asks you, how can everybody in the US be corrupt at the same time?
Let me tell you. Because everybody is corrupt when those who are not corrupt are not talking. Now let me tell you, if you look at what is happening in Finland now, in Finland, we have only 2% or 3% that are criminal. The other one collected 2,000 euros from the family to buy clothes, to buy IPOB shirt. He gave the money till today. He did not bring the money. And these are the people when they go to Radio Biafra, they call Samanepa, the black men Samanepa. But he's having 2,000 euros contributed, given to him to bring IPOB shirt. It's 2 years now. He did not bring it.
Yeah. And okay. The people another question I have for you is this. When I was scrolling on Facebook this afternoon on Rapture Media, I see that they said that IPOB they have hijacked the IPOB website and they added your number on it. How true is that, and how did you do it? Is true or false?
Nobody, did you go to the website and did you see my number there?
No.
So why are you asking the question like that? You know that these people that is the criminality. You just mentioned Raptor Media. So what do you think if a well-respected Raptor Media have now turned back to begin to bring Kuro lie every day on your own eye like this? They say Samonepa is now hijacking IP. Did you go to the website? Did you see my number there? Did you see Samonepa as the person in charge of the website? Did you see that?
No.
Because you can actually check it now.
Yes, I have checked it, but maybe I think I just, when I check it, I didn't see it. I said, okay, I will confirm it, because like
this is the sign of a dying horse. These people are all criminals. They have lost control. That is what you should know. And if you support them, you are supporting evil, because this is not what the Kanu knows. This is why.
My question, go to another question.
Oh, go ahead.
Now, if me and you know that nobody can change anyone from the DOS except Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I can use 2015, for example, that when Omiomio and is it not a Clifford disobeyed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from detention.
Yeah, listen, don't even go there. I don't want you to go to that. Let me answer you, because I am inside your mind and I know what you want to say.
You don't know what I want to say.
I know what you want to say.
Tell me what you
want to say. What you want to say, you want to give me reference of what has happened in the past, and you want to say that since we cannot change the DOS, what should we do, right?
No, how will you be able to carry out?
It is still the same thing. It is still the same thing.
Something, because since you cannot change them, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing information to them in the name of DOS, and that information, like what you answered before, that this information, if once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to pass for DOS, he will pass it direct to them. Your own, he will pass to you. Now, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not passing information to you about DOS to you, which means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu might have passed many information to them, which you might be aware or you might not be aware. So, and these informations are with the DOS. How do you intend to carry Biafrans along and fight for Biafran, fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release and the Biafra restoration, after you might maybe, if you succeed in bringing down the DOS?
No, you see, let me tell you, nobody is bringing down anybody. They are bringing themselves down. Okay. First of all, I'm not the one bringing the DOS down. For the past 5 months, the DOS brought themselves down for the past 6 months, and you are witness to that. And also, let me also correct one impression. I am not going to carry anybody along. It is going to be a collective work. And let me also make the third point here, that what is happening now, the progress that is being made, both from the legal team, have nothing to do with the DOS.
Go ahead.
Do you hear me very clearly?
I'm hearing you.
Any progress that is being made now have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the DOS. The only thing the thing that's happening now is coming from third parties. The DOS have nothing to offer. I'm telling you, pop and play.
Okay. My last question, because if you watch me, many people will, maybe in your comment section, they will tell you that I have come to attack you or this. When I start someone's program with question, I ask the question the way it is in my mind, so that when I will be talking, I will say, this person says so thing that I hear from the person. I don't believe in then say, because as it is now, there is a lot of gossip going on social media. Even me, I don't listen to anyone again. Once you see me on social media, either I make my own video or I listen to you.
Don't need to tell story. Just ask me any question that you need clarification, and I will give it to you now.
Now, when you watch that everything is going helter-skelter in IPOB now, because many people, especially when Biafrans have at this point, they don't have direction on what to do, on how to do something, because you cannot tell Biafrans to just move like this without any backup from any action. What do you intend? How do you intend to make Biafran to rise up and start doing something without the leadership?
Thank you very much. It is not just me doing it. It is first of all you, Achebe, understand that our leaders need help. It is also for you, Achebe, and every other person to understand that the DOS has failed. Because if you still think that DOS want to do anything, that is where the problem is. So you need to understand that this particular DOS are a crop of criminals and they have failed, and they are not ready to do anything to bring our leader out. Once you understand that, and you begin to preach to Biafrans that now, are you the one enforcing the sit at home every Monday?
No.
Are you the one telling people to sit at home every Monday?
I campaign for that.
Okay, exactly the same thing I'm saying. Because you understood how the campaigning, how sitting at home will be effective, how effective it will be. And let me tell you, it was because of that sit at home that made the governors, the leaders to go into political solution, to discuss how to have an Anambra election. Without that Monday sit at home, they will not even come to the table to discuss. So the way you campaigned and you make brokers on the sit at home is the same way you are going to make brokers that the DOS has failed and the ball is in the court of every Biafra to save Mazina and Bikani. That is it. And the spirit of Biafra will take over. Because I know that some of you will say, how they make him more. DOS are them more. Are there more that will now come and control you? No. Once they fail, they have failed. And let me tell you, we are in a situation that has never been before in this Biafra struggle. You have to understand that this is not 2015. This is not 2017. We have crossed the Rubicon. I don't even know whether you people understand what that means.
Okay.
So we need to embark on extraordinary things. It is not violent. It doesn't necessarily have to be violent. But I have bring a suggestion. I have bring an idea how to release Mazina Bikano. I said it is going to be when the cost of keeping him there is higher than the cost of releasing him. And I have also played a video.
Program.
Yes, I played a video where where they asked Malami, what can't you release Mazina Bikano to those stations in the region? Malami said, which station? That they have not accessed it. What does that tell you? What it tells you is that for Malami to even think about releasing Mazina Bikano, there has to be some kind of public interest. And it comes from the civil disobedience. This is a mathematics that require brain work. DOS don't have it.
Okay, no, it's not that they don't have it. They have it.
They don't have it. Where is Chikedozium today? They don't have it. The last time they were telling you people, listen. The last time they were telling you people that Simon Ekpa is getting information from them. Simon Ekpa is getting this. Where is the information now? Who is getting the information from who?
Not like when someone if someone does not make use of his common sense, doesn't mean that he don't have common sense.
They don't have it. They are not making use of it. They are not making use of it.
Because they have
allowed their sense of reasoning.
Another question I have for you: are you in anywhere having any ESN money in your custody?
Why should I have ESN money? I don't have. Let me make it very clear. I don't have access to ESN account. I don't have access to any IPOB account anywhere in the world. Nobody has contributed money to me, and nobody will contribute money to me. So the money that is being contributed, my own job is to create awareness for people to understand the reason why they must support the ESN. And I'll be doing that when Mazina Bikano was here with us, and it has never been a problem. So anybody that tells you that Simon Ekpa received ESN money is a lie.
Okay. Now, if Mazina Bikano come out tomorrow and tell you that everything you have done on his behalf is to everything go against his wish, what will be your words to him and the Biafrans that are watching you?
He should not blame me if he feel that what I'm doing, if he come out goes against his will or go against his wish, because so what I'm doing is what I feel is right at this particular point in time. If he come out and say what you did is wrong, we start and continue from where we stop.
Will you be able to say I'm sorry?
Of course. But I know, I'm not wrong. I know that what I'm doing is not wrong. Because Mazina Bikano can never support people to cover criminal. He said we don't treat cancer, we cut it. So if he come out and say that we are going to be treating cancer now, I will also tell him to check again, because this is not what you told me. I am following his footsteps. He said we don't treat cancer, we cut cancer. And if he come out and say we have to start treating cancer,
like person like me, I always believe that in the world that we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. That is why many people don't know. At times they will say I'm attacking DOS. At times they will say I'm attacking you because I don't send on any.
Do you know why I will continue? I will leave you here to talk. Because people are saying your time is up, your time is up. You know why I will leave you to talk and ask other people you want to have until you get tired? You know why?
No.
Because you are one of those who will go and carry the message to the people.
Exactly, because I do what my mind.
If you don't know how to pass the message, if I cannot answer your question, if I cannot, because no question is stupid. Like some people are thinking that your questions are stupid. It's not a stupid question. So if you don't know what to say to people, how do you then go and defend the truth? So you need to know that thing that is bothering you, that thing that you need clarification, so that you go and bring further to people. Ask me.
Now,
other people are learning too.
You know what? One thing I have understand where Biafrans or where supporters, especially in comment section, is when they support somebody, they will not like anyone to just make the person first. If I don't love you, I will not be in your program. If you watch me, I have never been in anyone.
I've just told you the reason I will allow you to ask the question. So, the message. Go ahead.
My next question is this: you have thrown out different strategies like the economic sanction. And is it not yesterday you were throwing more light on it? There is something I want to get. If there is no, you don't have access, or if you cannot give ESN the order, or I don't know, do you have the capacity to enforce that economic sanction?
Nobody have the capacity to enforce anything. The Biafrans have the capacity to do that. Even the DOS don't have the capacity to enforce anything. It is the people of Biafra. Because when they give order, the people of Biafra comply. If the people of Biafra decide not to comply, nobody will comply to anything. So the only people that have the capacity to enforce anything is the people of Biafra. So, and I want to correct one thing. Those of you and the other people who will be saying you don't have access to ESN. You see, this is the problem. We don't need to be using ESN here. ESN is not meant to enforce any order. You understand? The ESN is not to enforce order. This is where the Nigerian government are using against our leader. And the DLS is giving people that kind of thought that every time they come to Radio Biafra, they don't have access to ESN. They don't have. What is the ESN doing? ESN is to protect our forest. Are we giving order to people coming to our forest? Have you seen Simon Ekpa giving order that Fulani must leave? Because that is the job of the ESN. So when we talk about the economic sanction, we talk about civil disobedience, and then they begin to say you don't even have access to ESN. What are they trying to tell you?
Okay, my last question before I leave is this. What step do you intend to take to bring peace among Biafrans and including the leadership of IPOB? Because me and you know that Biafra can never be restored without peace and unity. So what
Biafra can never be restored with lies, blackmail, corruption, and criminality. So we must first of all identify those who are ready to work with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in truth and diligence and in pure heart, so that those people will be given special assignment to do, and they will never betray. As it is now, believe me, the directive of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been betrayed from the beginning. So you don't need those kind of people. So for you to don't aim. You see, when you want to aim high, you aim very. If you want to get to 100 meters, aim very. If you shoot, for those who you know the way you can shoot, and instead of pointing the gun straight, you point it there, so that when it goes and you go to that place and point at the direction of your target. So for we to get Biafra, we must begin to think about, because why are we living in Nigeria? We are living in Nigeria because of corruption, because of the criminality, because of every bad thing. So why should we now get Biafra on the same thing we are, on the same thing we are running from? So we must first of all search our heart. Are we supporting the movement? Are we supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in truth, in good faith, from our pure heart? Or are we supporting not even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but the people that we feel we have something to benefit from, and thereby seeing black and white? Now, like you said, the Rapture Radio Biafra is posting that Simon Ekpa have hijacked America. How is that possible? It is a lie. So you cannot walk and get Biafra with such people. If we want to make propaganda, we have to make the propaganda against our enemy, are the people that we want to live in Nigeria, not the people that are fighting the Biafra with you.
Okay, thank you. Because I can say you have answered my question, and I'm satisfied the way you answer it. I'm not one of those that will come on someone's program and start abusing or using abusive words. In every program, even if I call on phone, I would like to ask my question and make my own contribution. What I want you to do, if you love Biafrans, is this: you must stop paying attention to the people that are using your name to sing national anthem on Facebook, because our people see, so if you want to go higher, you have to leave those people singing with your name. Size sugar size. So if you start answering people and be calling people on your program, it will also make you lose value. Because like what I said to one of my coordinator here, that when you start answering calls from everyone and they start listening to their gossip, definitely you will take a wrong step, and it will make you lose respect before people you that have to people that you need to respect you. So you must draw a line between you and some certain level of some people while making your program, because
Okay.
there's some things you will.
Master Shebe, before I allow you to go, you remember that I said if I want to get dirty, I get very dirty, right?
Yes.
That is where I am different from Mazin Amdekan. I said if I want to turn to agro, I will turn to agro you have never seen before. I said if I want to do mago, I will be mago you have never seen. So everything you think I am not is what I can be. And when I want to be it, I be even more than those who have been doing it before. When this thing started, I have tried to bring even before. The point now is that I want people to understand something. They have done damage, like a very big damage. So what the DOS have done is to create this division because of the hatred, not from you, because it is not about me. But let me tell you, it is about Mazin Amdekan. These people have something inside them against Mazin Amdekan. I am telling you. And I know, I may not be right, but I know I can test why they are against Mazin Amdekan this way. Now, when this thing started, they sacked people after they told the whole world that they don't have the right to sack anybody from IPU. Okay? They started sacking people. And the people they sacked were the people that Mazin Amdekan single-handedly appointed by himself. Now, let me tell you, do you know that there is a directive, or there was a directive from Mazin Amdekan that nobody should insult Oyibo? That Oyibo is the only person that nobody should insult. Are you aware of that?
I'm not aware, to be sincere.
That is why I say what you don't know is everything that comes out of this mouth is something that I know is for public consumption. So I am making the point today that this Madam Oyibo you see that I have said, one of the first directives that come from Mazin Amdekan is that Oyibo son. Now, why did they now come back and they sack the same Oyibo? Which is the reason why I said that the first directive from Mazin Amdekan was spiritual, and every other directive coming were all manipulated, and that is why things have gone wrong. Because that spiritual directive, they fought against it, they disobeyed it, and the oath they took, and the Biafra spirit is working now against them. I don't know where I was. So this one is another topic I've raised, though, because I know now it will fly everywhere. It's another topic, but it's a fact.
What is playing now? It's not a new thing to me. I'm not surprised, because it has been a game that I have been seeing all since I joined IPO. But what I want, if you can read my mind, the only thing I don't like is the fight among ourselves, because at the end, everyone, once Biafra is restored, everybody will enter Biafra. And if we use this mentality, because I always blame the leadership in everything that is happening today, because if they take action on time, all these things could have resolved. I don't see any division here. What I see is a misunderstanding which the leadership failed to address at the initial stage, and they allow it to escalate. Because
let me tell you, this is not a misunderstanding. It's a deliberate sabotage of Mazin Amdekan. Deliberate.
No,
I forget what I'm saying.
The money refused to transfer is still here in Italy. That money, Nyanya did not eat that money, but she refused to transfer it for the reason best known to her.
There is no, listen, let me tell you, that is the point. There is no reason. There is no reason whatsoever. These are the people telling you command and control. So is she better than Mazin Amdekan? Is she now the founder and the leader of IPOP that she will have reason? Is she now better than the leader who is in the DSS dungeon and give directive to transfer money? Because if she have transferred that money, the problem that is happening now may not happen. You understand? If Chike Dosiam has followed the directive of Mazin Amdekan, we sat down on them, this problem may not come. You understand? It is command and control. If they have allowed the order of Mazin Amdekan, first order, if they have carried it out with plain mind, without suspicion of anything, because after all, is it not coming from Mazin Amdekan? So if anybody is doubting anybody, if anybody is actually doubting the legal team, it should be the DOS. Because them not following that directive first directive of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a complete betrayal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then also they don't trust the legal team. Because if they have trusted the legal team, they have no reason not to carry that directive, whether good or bad. And if they have carried out the directive and things didn't work out, they will not say, hey, but we did what he asked us to do. But this one, they did not trust it. That's why they didn't carry it out. And they deliberately sabotaged that Onyendu's order. And every other order that comes after that now crashed with the interest of the movement, and then also made other people to begin to feel bad, thereby dividing the house. So deliberate. So if you look at it, you find out that what is going on now ought to have been avoided if they have followed the order in the first place.
Okay. It's very.
One last comment.
About that.
One last comment. When you hear that Barrister Ejiofor, after visiting our leader that is a memo released and say people disobeying my command and control. So who disobeyed it? Is it me? Is it me that have the access to the money in Italy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked me to transfer it and I didn't transfer it? Is it me? Is it me that have the money in Lazan account that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked me to transfer it and I didn't transfer it? Is it me that is Chike Dosiam that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave a directive and he refused to come to Radio Biafra and announce it? Do you know how many weeks it takes Mazi Chike Dosiam to announce whom they are? You don't know. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. So the deliberate delaying of announcing that account on Radio Biafra led a lot of people to stop contributing until they know what was going on. All these things ought to have been avoided. But the DOS created the decision. So they have to start, first of all, by recalling all those people they sacked. That is the only way to appease the God. They have to, first of all, recalling all those people they sacked and beg them and apologize, not just them, but the God that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu serves.
Everything that was sacked by DOS, all of them did nothing wrong.
Exactly. But they manipulated everything and they sacked those people. So they have to appease the God that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu serves. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter what you think. You don't think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can't do anything from the DSS dungeon. He can't do anything. So it is our responsibility. It is us who have followed him. We stand our ground. And that is why I am commending the unitary in South Africa. I want other unit to follow them and stand by the truth. Because if you expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to now abandon the DOS and not say, you are making a mistake. If you expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sack the DOS from the DSS dungeon, you are making a mistake. Because it is what we call a very delicate and a very sensitive thing to do. But they have committed the crime of that required them to be sacked. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot sack them. So so we now that know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and follow him and know what he's teaching and what his value are, should rise up and defend him. Forget the DOS. Biafrans will rise up and do the right thing. Once that particular public interest begin to happen in our region, believe me, you will see they will begin to discuss about the political solution.
Okay. One more request. If it is possible for you to make a move to contact the leadership of the Oduduwa nation organizers, if they can on their own schedule for sit at home and
working on that.
Okay, because that collaboration will bring more heat on that very contraction. So on this note, I will say Elohim bless you. You are doing a great job and I respect you for that. So
thank you very much.
What I want is peace and unity. So let us focus on the restoration of Biafra. Remember your promise. You said that after that very broadcast day before yesterday that you have to forge ahead. You have to... No, I just I had a lot in my mind. I even forgot many of them. Maybe when I remember them, I will jot them on a very good day. Like I'm off now till next year. So I will have plans on your programs. So if I have other questions, I can come to ask. If I don't have, I make my own programs. And
yes, now you have content. And if there is anything that is not clear, because it is good that you know what you are saying, and what you are saying is fact, something that is very clear and fact, not just propaganda. Okay, not just coming to say this person did this thing and there is no proof for it. Everything I'm saying has proof. Every single thing.
I believe in they say that's where my anger begins from the beginning is from, because I believe so much on Radio Biafra until I start hearing lies. I was the first person to post that Radio Biafra is gossiping. So
you can imagine today.
Tomorrow you deviate from what you are still doing. I will still say that Simon Ekpa have deviated from what I know him of. Some people say that Mazat is your boy. I will say, how old are you? How old am I? Because by God's grace, I'm almost 40 now. So I don't believe that I can be a boy to my age mate. And I cannot be a boy to who is not feeding me or who is not taking care of me. So that statement Biafra is making is so I just want you to focus on your good work, continue with your awareness, because that is what media is all about. Debunking the false news from the zoo and correct every wrong accusation against Biafran and against the old Eastern region. And we must have a reason to tell people to remain resolute and to forge ahead so that people will not give up on Biafra restoration. So that is a work of media, but most of IPOB media have deviated from that very area, and we have to call them back. If you watch me at times, I will call them back. It will look like an attack on them, but I'm doing that so that they will know the way they're supposed to be making things, because I'm sick and tired. Only any page I enter, Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, and they will say the person is nobody. End of the day, we are talking about nobody. That is where I got annoyed.
So, all right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, part of the program. Thank you. Yes, I believe I have touched some of the things that other people want to ask. I know there are some kind of question that people want to ask and they have not asked it. At least I have seen some posts today, but I'm waiting for somebody to ask that question. Ifa Yenaji, welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Yeah, bro Simon, good morning from Malaysia.
Welcome to the program.
You know, I always like to call your program because our leader said that say the truth and the truth will set you free.
Exactly.
And our leader said, if you know the one that I have done, come and say it. So for our brother Achebe, or what is it called, to say that DOS, they have something upstairs. My brother, you cannot offer what you don't have. That is what I want to tell our people. The DOS have nothing to offer our people, and they have nothing to offer our people. Do you understand? Today I was scrolling through the Facebook and I saw where Darlington, as he hot, he posted that he's going to expose Simon Ekpa. That he know that one thing is holding him not to expose Simon Ekpa. I say, my brother, I beg you expose Simon Ekpa. Yes. So that we know the one he has done. Don't hide it or don't hide anything. If you know the one Simon Ekpa have done, my brother, bring it up so that we will attack him and tell him this is what you have done. So don't say I am going to expose Simon Ekpa that something is holding me. That thing shouldn't hold you. You have nothing to expose. If you have something to expose, you would have exposed him, not telling the people that you are going to expose him. Okay, I asked him a question. My brother, you said Nene, you were attacking Nene for refusing to transfer the money that our leader asked him to transfer. Has Nene transferred the money? The answer is no. And you are no longer talking about it. And this is the directive of our leader. And the DOS are not following the directive of our leader. Secondly, again, I asked him in that post, I said, do you know that Chike Dozem is in Nigeria now? Working freely. And Nigeria DSS did not arrest him. Nigeria police did not arrest him. Army did not arrest him. He's working freely in Nigeria now. I'm talking to you, Simon Ekpa. Many people, I read it to your program, so someone say I should send him video, time and date. I told him to go and do research. I'm not the one to do research for him and find out what is happening. If you hear that something happened, then you go and do research and find out if it is true or not. So I shouldn't be the one to do research and give you every information that you need to know. Go and do research. Our reader give us tasks to be doing research. So when someone says something that you do not understand, you go and do research and understand that very well. So it's not for you to come out and say, give us time, give us date, and when it happens. Understand? People are not asking questions they should be asking all these stupid people, because I call them stupid people. They don't have anything to offer our people. They are there killing our people. Coming to radio.
Do you have any question to ask me?
I will not. Simon Ekpa, I don't have any question to ask you. So what question will I ask you? The question. What I want to ask you: what is holding you not to expose these people? There are people who know, because I know you have it in bulk to expose these DOS for our people to know that they are a bunch of lies and criminals. I'm telling them.
I think we people are getting the point now, and we go gradually.
I know, Simon Ekpa, our people are very difficult. Understand? They are very, very difficult to understand things.
The most important thing now is that, remember, I have been shouting about the legal team in Kenya, and I have been shouting about why they did not. Nobody is talking about that. Nobody is talking about that.
Yes.
We cannot want Lumumba to be part of the legal team. Nobody is talking about it.
Okay,
but now we have a new. We see the update of Barrister Joffa. We have a new person, coming. So everybody should watch out for that. It is also part of what we are doing.
But this is our leader request. They should add that man. This is his own request. And they are talking about command and control. Command and control, where your Oga Patapata asks you to do something and you disobey your Oga Patapata, and you are there talking about command and control. You boy are talking about command and control. Where your Oga Patapata give you order.
But somebody say, where is your proof? You see, one thing I don't, I don't know whether the person is talking about me. How can you be asking me where is my proof that Mazinam Dikano gave directive to? Is there okay? Let them come and say. Let somebody come and say it's a lie. Let somebody from the people come and say it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's lying. Then I will bring the proof. So how can you tell me to bring proof and nonsense?
Okay. Simon,
Mazinam Dikano want Lumumba to be part of the legal team in Kenya, and I know why he wants him. So if anybody in the including his family and the brothers, if anybody come to say it is a lie that I'm lying now, and I will expose it.
Okay. Ask the person that asked you to bring proof.
No. Let the person go and ask the people that said that this is that Lumumba. Why? Because I am concerned about our leader. I know what it is, because even Lumumba himself said, go and watch the interview we had. The debate.
Yes, I was there live watching the interview.
Lumumba said that there was something and Simon was involved, and he just made it very vaguely as a professional. But me as the person that the thing is eating my flesh and my body, I have to take it up from there and begin to talk about it. So if anybody, let them go, and those people that are involved, let them go and say Simon Ekpa said this, and let them come publicly and say it's a lie.
Yeah,
it's a challenge.
So what I'm saying, Simon Ekpa, is this: if people are doubting or whatever they are doubting, they should go and watch the program between Chike Dozemu with Omada, where they're asking him a question. He told us that he has no right to sack anybody. So why is he sacking people? He told us. The code of conduct,
or whatever they call it. They should go and check that the code that guide the IPOB, not the fake code of conduct that says Simon Ekpa refused to sign, because there is something like that. But that is the code of conduct. I don't know. I think Nelly is here. Maybe she can put more light on that. But anyway, so they should go and check the guideline of what the IPOB is all about.
Yeah, Simon Ekpa, I have to thank God though, because like I always said, God brought you for a time like this. You have not been supporting IPOB. You even fought against IPOB. That our leader brought you in, and our leader knows the reason why he told you that Simon should allow the devil to enter you. Do you understand? Had you been hand over your page, this is your page to these people, my brother, nobody will be talking about Biafra. And that was the plan of our Eastern governors and Ohanes and Natoro and all of them. Because we are the only people. I call people in Nigeria, I call people in the village. They don't listen to DOS anymore. They don't even watch their program anymore. So they listen to you.
Let us go to another person. Let us go. I need people that will ask me tough questions.
No problem. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you very much. I need tough question. All right, let us come. Raphael Ajare, you are one of the victims of the criminality of these people. You did not commit no crime. They suspended you just because you appeared on Women's.
Hello.
Welcome back. This is your line.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Oh no.
Okay, go out and come back. Go out and come back. And then Vincent, I know your own. You go scatter table, but please make it fast.
Okay, no pahala, Maga.
Hassan, do you have any question for me?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I have just one question. The question is, the question will just start before I go to where I'm going, because I have a destination. Okay. I want to know, between a madman and a drunkard, who is much more sensible? Can you answer that?
This one pass me. How can I know? I have never been in the state of madman to know how they think. Okay, and I have never.
Okay, how about the drunkard?
If somebody, it depends. It depends on the level of the drunkenness. Because some people can, in this country where I am, some people can get drunk, but they can tell you how much is in their wallet.
Okay. So, but they can tell you how much is in their wallet. Now, let's just put it this way. When a madman wants to cross the road, he's always sensitive to the coming vehicle. But a drunkard just walks into the road like that. That means a madman is more sensible than a drunkard.
That's a very good point.
And now the DOS, two things possess them. They are not just mad, but they are drunk. So there's no redemption for DOS. That office of DOS, like I said before, should be utterly and totally removed. Let's give them another name. After all, NEPA said the zoo government came. They changed the name from NEPA to PHCN. NEPA means never expect power always. They now came and changed it to PHCN. It means, I think it's to PLC. It means please light candle. So we should just scrap that thing DOS and scrap it completely. One, to my point, is The political solution these animals went for, this very political solution, what is the result of the political solution? Did they bring out our leader? The answer is capital no. So why did they have to go for political solution? Whereby they said that they did it for the best interest of our people, so that they will not be killed. The over 30,000 police and every other.
I said it's a lie. How can you stop sit at home so that our people will not be killed? How can you be saying that, you know, if you sit at home you will be killed? I don't understand what that means.
Yes.
You know,
that is why I said two things is wrong with them. They are possessed with madness and drunkenness at the same time, because they cannot just tell us that lies and expect us to buy it. You see, Nigeria, they late Mugabe said something, that when it is only in Nigeria that you take an illiterate and put as a president and you expect him to perform like Obama. They brought in the cattleman, Bubu, and they expect Bubu to perform like Obama, which is impossible. That is what is happening to the US. They are a crop of dirty illiterates that they have just brought there to lead us to our promised land. But what are they doing? They are doing absolutely nothing. They are taking us back. They are taking us back. You see, illiteracy is worse than the virus. Illiteracy is worse than, it is something else. At least we know the purpose of virus and so on, but the purpose of illiterate is not measurable. Because one, my own Bible, they're different too. In my Bible, I have the book of Ecclesiasticus. In chapter 20, verse 24, it says, a lie is a foul blot in a man, yet it's continually told in the mouth of the untaught. DOS are untaught. They are a bunch of illiterates. That is why they are acting in a reverse manner. Check out all the old things from the day they kidnapped our leader to today. What has the DOS done? What has the ERAS done? What is their exposition? So that brother that took all the whole time, as if he was talking to he was addressing the US Congress. That's our brother Oga Achebe. They said it's not that they don't have sense. But no, Achebe is a nice man. He's a nice man. When I look into the realm of the spirit, according to the way our pastors used to say it, I see DOS as scallywags that has absolutely nothing to offer. There's nothing in their brain. Common sense is not common. You cannot give what you do. That's what I say about the DOS. All right, Hassan, thank you very much. Let me bring other people. I think I have just a few minutes to go. And if you look at the screen, you'll find out that somebody said, Simon, they said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave you 5 million naira, and you should return it. So what you should ask them is, I thought they said, I am not close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I thought they said that when somebody was asking one of them question, whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave directive to Simon Ekpa, the person was asking, is Simon Ekpa DOS? Is Simon Ekpa principal officer? I thought they said I did not take oath. The some people who tell me before I go. Yes. One more thing before I go. To the idea of the Idu nation. They said it was Ojukwu that brought the name Biafra through I've forgotten the name of that man from the Niger Delta or so, that brought the name of Biafra. But these people are so dumb, they are so illiterate that they don't even know the name of Biafra. Do you know that if you check in your Wikipedia, you will see the Presbytery of Biafra, the first Presbyterian church that came to that land? It was in Calabar. They called it the Presbytery of Biafra, and it came in the year 1858. Then in the year 1952, they now had the synod of Biafra in that area. So if Presbyterian Church could have come in that land in the year 1858, then at that age, that year alone, outdates Ojuku's grandfathers and others. So how come was that region bearing Biafra before then? And before that time, what was the original name of that area? Because we need to go back. It's like saying King James Bible. If you look at King James Bible of 1611 King James Bible, before the King James Bible, they have other Bibles that they copied from. So we should go back and we will know that the name of that area was called Idu. Yes. So if people are so dumb that they cannot even do ordinary research that our leader said that they should go and do, our leader said Idu Ikodomigodo has something to offer this struggle. But when you were making that exposition the other day, people with the fake news, yes, that is the handwork of DOS rats. Yes, they don't know anything. Thank you very much. Everywhere. Thank you very much. Drunk mad people everywhere. Thank you.
All right. So as I was explaining this particular message or the question this person asked, the person asked that they say they gave me 5 million that I should return it. The Mazda they can't give me 5 million. So what you have to tell them is that for somebody to give me 5 million, it means that I am somebody in the struggle. Okay. Because every time they come online, they say Simon Ekpa is nobody. Simon Ekpa is nobody in the struggle, because that is the topic they ask them to be saying. Simon Ekpa is nobody. The struggle is not about me. It's not about me. It's about what we are doing and how to support Mazin and the kind of struggle. So when they come to say they have given me 5 million, ask them, how come overnight the people who say that Simon Ekpa is nobody in the struggle is now coming to tell you that Simon Ekpa have 5 million. So it is either they are not in the struggle, or the people sending them did not tell them the truth of what Simon Ekpa is doing in the struggle to have even gone to the extent of getting 5 million to do something. Okay? So the people that are sending the IRAT, this is the direct message to the IRAT. So they didn't give you information before. They gave you half-baked information to go and attack Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is nobody. After that one did not work for almost 6 months, they have turned around now to tell you that Simon Ekpa is somebody. So because they gave him 5 million to do something. Either do you see it, and then you go and start sharing it. Simon Ekpa break our 5 million, but it was you that was saying that Simon Ekpa is nobody in the struggle. So ask them, 5 million to do what? Thank you very much. But any business I have, anything I have, any assignment is between me and Mazin Amdekano, and between me and my leader. And that is why I say what you don't know is bigger than you. So there will be themselves will use their own mouth and all these things they post on social media to expose themselves. That is why all this IRAT, for the past 6 months, they have been attacking me. And I've been telling them, what you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. Now they come to say they give me 5 million. To do what? And who? You see? So I will allow you to continue to kill yourself until the truth will come out. And you will know that Simon Ekpa you have been attacking all this while has done nothing wrong. And I am actually in this struggle to help. But today, you have posted about 5 million. Maybe 100 million will come. Who knows? Maybe 200 million will come. But still, you have been shouting for the past 5 months that Simon Ekpa is nobody in the struggle. And Simon Ekpa is nobody. I ask you now, have you received 1 million naira to do something for IPOB? Have you received something? You that is somebody in the struggle, have you received 1 million? Just 1 million to do something for IPOB? You have not. Let us continue. Rafael Ajani, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you. Thank God I was able to come back in.
Yes.
Yeah. Please, I want to appreciate you for this long, and I really appreciate God for his doing. And I want to please say that God is putting to shame the enemies of this struggle and is gradually bringing them out. And I want to advise my brother, my beloved brother Achebe Paul, MAP, that he should just put out sentiments. They don't need to put sentiment into them, because these people, there's nobody that doesn't really want them to change. But the truth is that they cannot change. There is, like Master Simon has said, if there is anyone that is good among the DOS, if there is anyone that is good, so it is left for them to come out and prove us wrong and tell us that you are called Chinesa, Nworu, I call it chicken. You should tell them and leave me out that I'm different. Let them show that they are different. So the question I want to have I don't have a question per se, but I want to put it as a question, as an advice, so maybe you can all throw light into it to encourage others. Please, how do we get other families to begin to, behave or begin to fall into line like the zone A of South Africa? Because we really need to get people along so that
let me tell you,
begin.
Yeah. It's a very good question you are asking. But let me tell you, for example, nobody, I don't know nobody in South Africa Zone 3. Maybe I know, but I don't know whether the person is there. So I don't have any personal contact with anybody in Zone 3. So it is the people there that should rise up and know the truth. Once they know the truth, they allow the Biafra spirit to take over them, the change comes. It is not something you go and start calling somebody. How is your unit? You have to start to. They should open their mind and receive the truth. And that is why they are preventing people from sharing. If you know now, they are preventing people from sharing our program to WhatsApp. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
Because they don't want people to know the truth. Okay? They don't. And when they prevent people, they still come here and watch. They say don't share Simon Ekpa. Go and ask questions. They say don't share anything Simon Ekpa in this forum. Anytime they share anything Simon Ekpa, they will start fighting each other. It is everywhere in the world. So the people that's why I'm calling every unit to allow the spirit of Biafra to enter them, see truth, defend truth. Don't look anybody's face. Once every unit begin to rise up to the, and because all these evil people, they don't last long. It is just once they try to push, you know, they don't give up that easily. But once you have good people that will stand on the truth, that is the end. I am telling you, once we win this particular and we build this family all over the world, where we are going to stand by the truth, Mazi Nnamdi cannot come out. Believe me, Biafra will be very close. Or at least, the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu built and joined this struggle and started this struggle in the first place will be very close.
Wow.
With the crop of these criminals you have now, it can never happen. I am telling you.
Now, the advice I have to give from my own side is this, because, for example, the CEO of Rapture Media, the CEO of Rapture Media happened to be my coordinator in here in Italy. But he is very good at putting out every message against someone Ekpa. He always, when they say someone is collecting super chat and all these errats, he gives him his platform. But he doesn't show his face. He's my coordinator here in Italy. He doesn't show his face, but he's always putting out people out there. I confronted him one-on-one when he had to do with someone. I told him my stand on it. But this guy, he is collecting money. He is collecting money on Rapture Media. Rapture Media is a monetized platform on YouTube. He has another YouTube channel that is not Rapture Media. He doesn't show his face, but he's using what is his name? This guy in Germany, to be forcing to promote his Rapture Media page on him. And I dare him today. I dare him, and if it gets to a point, I will call his name. I dare you to come out and show your face and stop using people on that your Rapture Media. Using them, you know that what they are saying is all lies. And you are making money with Rapture Media. Are you not making money with Rapture Media? Is anybody fighting you or telling you what making money with Rapture Media? But when people are telling someone that is collecting super chat, is someone ever telling anybody to give him super chat? Are they not voluntarily doing that? But you are monetized and you are making a lot of money. He is not working any other place. All he's doing is about media. He's the one in charge of media, and he's making a lot of money from YouTube. But he will be there posting things that are, blackmailing Simon Ekpa. If you continue, I'm going to read out your name and expose you on YouTube. I'm not there, and I want to advise people: if you have a coordinator that is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and is working with this current crop of DOS, you need to stand up and question them. And when you question, this is how we're going to have the three in different places around the world. Your coordinator, you have found him culpable, you have found him to be a compromised individual. Stand up and question him. By the time they begin to misbehave, we are going to chase them all out. One day you will go to IPOB family meeting and everything will scatter. Only the truthful ones will be there. We don't intend to scatter the two family. We intend to build a true family, because any family that is divided with truth will not stand. We will to stand. And the national of Italy, this is a kind of warning to you. You should stop spreading this hate. And the people that standing for you. I know all of you. And if you are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are against me. You are against all Biafrans. And I will come out against all of you. And I'm also sending a note of warning to Patrick Ikem. Patrick Ikem, you are here in Italy, you are in Genova, and you are full of evil and wickedness. Patrick Ikem, you made a post today, and you were writing that Simon Ekpa is somebody that refused to sign an oath because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there. Is that one an IPOB? And Simon Ekpa have exposed that to be a complete total lie from the coordinator of Finland. And you are making a post about it, Patrick Ikem. What a disgusting satanic fellow you are. You are so shameless, and I thought you had sense to reason truth inside your head. But you're so shameless. Why? Because of Nzam you are getting from Chinesa and Nworu, the rest of them. If you do not repent, Patrick Ikem, Biafrans, or time already Biafrans have already known of you. And those that stand for truth, they are all facing all of you. And gradually we are going to have zone 3, just a replica of zone 3 all around the world, and then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come. If we do not have a family that is standing on the side of truth and diligence, I'm telling the truth, we are going nowhere. We need to have a family that will stand and oppose everything called lies, deception, and manipulation. Then we are ready to go. I will stop here. I will be back. Thank you,
Thank you very much. They claim they are going to do Simon Ekpa this and do Simon Ekpa that, and they don't know how prepared we are before now. So it's a challenge to them. Let them bring that thing they want to do. Let them do that thing they want to do. Let them start it from Finland so that on this note, I'm going to end this broadcast here. If you did not talk today, please come tomorrow. We have tomorrow program where it is going to be about the unification of the people of Biafra, and that program will be anchored by Nsima. So don't miss it tomorrow, 7 p.m. Biafra time. I apologize to all of you that have waited, and they make out new people here who wanted to ask questions. I can't take any question any longer. I wanted to have good, like tough question, but it is not coming forth. So we continue from where we stop tomorrow. May God bless all of you. Merry Christmas to all of you. For those who I will not be able to talk with before Christmas. And Nelly, Dr. Nelly Ofebu, you can have opportunity to come here again to make your clarification. I will give you a platform for that. All right. Thank you very much. May God bless all of you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Duduwa Republic. May God bless Middle Belt. May God bless Ambazonia. May God bless Mazin Amdekano. May God bless IPP Worldwide, ESN. May God bless all of you that are standing by the truth. May God bless on the Igbo and everybody. I'm going to give you my OP.
So, my wonderful family, these are some of the question and answer from Simon Ekpa, aka Eastern Security Network. So just table your questions so that he is everly ready to answer them. You know there are a lot of accusations between Chika Idezemu and Nworu. So he is here to answer the questions why he is calling them criminals and what the Biafrans can do to restore peace among the people. Remember, at this particular moment, all what we need right now is peace. Peace all the way. All right, my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this wonderful update. Remember, I still remain your one and only AGATHA Progress, bringing it to you back to back. And if you have been following this channel, you have been enjoying all this, and you haven't subscribed, oh my word, what are you then waiting for? Please click on that red subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. See you when I see you. From me to you, I say bye.